Scorpio. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Scorpio Love Tarot Reading. Scorpio Love Reading, and as is often the case, Scorpio Love Messages Reading. Scorpio, I'm channeling for you in June 2023. You could be here in real time, of course, but you could also be here many months, that's far too many, or even many years later. All readings are timeless and meant for you when you arrive here. This is a fated connection between you and I. You are here, when you're meant to hear the reading, when you're meant to receive a message, I want to say. So welcome. I'm glad you found your way to the Tarot Closet. Down below in the description, you'll find all the decks that I'm using. The Knight of Swords, already wanting to come in, Libra and Mercury energy. You will also find the tarotcloset.com, the Ten of Pentacles, Virgo ruled by Mercury. Interesting. Mercury in Virgo. So all zodiac signs down below, also messages from your person. All signs love tarot readings. If you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long, in-depth twin flame readings below, as well as all signs love tarot readings. Okay, I think we're ready to go, Scorpio. It's already starting. Please don't forget to like today's video and subscribe to the channel if you have not. This really helps the channel to grow so much more than you know, so thank you. Okay, look at that. The Ten of Pentacles in the partnership placement. Mercury and Virgo energy. So is this what's coming? Is somebody thinking about this? Because somebody's coming in here fast in the Knight of Swords. This is Libra and Mercury energy. Somebody who really wants to talk, Scorpio. You're not really sure you want to talk to them. Look, it's the Four of Cups. This is the Moon in Cancer energy. They have a cup here. What is in that cup? We need to get some more, because this is where your person's energy is the strongest. You're someone you're here for today. Maybe somebody's coming up for you, but this is where it's the strongest. And it's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is telling us that the connection needs, there's something broken in the connection, I want to say. And maybe something that went on here in particular with your person, because you can see somebody here is shining up a pentacle, and there are 7 above here. And I want to tell you something. That brings in the 7 of Pentacles for me, and that is Venus and Taurus energy. And that's waiting for somebody, to come forward here. And waiting for an outcome, which I feel is the Ten of Pentacles. Were you in it? Was it something you were building still? Was it just on the table? Pun intended. Whatever the case may be, you're in here as well. And this is in reverse, which puts the 7 of Pentacles in reverse while you're waiting for things to be worked out, which could mean that some of you are ready to go. It won't be for everybody, but we can see you're not really interested in what they're offering. There is an apathy coming through here, but it's something coming in. You're highlighting the cups. That's the 3 of Cups here within the 4 of Cups. It's Mercury and Cancer energy. Is it empty? Is it lack of communication? Yeah. This is looking to be a no contact and or in separation reading. And we can see communication is what's coming in here. I do feel really that it's in connection with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse and the 10 of Pentacles. What else went on here in the 3 of Pentacles? For some of you, it could be that there was something that went on at a particular event. That won't be for everybody, maybe even including some friends and family. Definitely not for everybody. But there is a connection for a lot of you, because I can see that here in the 10 of Pentacles. Either way, they're coming in here. And the question is, what's in the cup? Is it full? Because you're not even really looking. You're not looking, but the 3 of the Cups here are like, you want them to see the cups. Almost holding your hand out, saying, look. Or are you shooing them away? This is wanting to be yours. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's the truth coming, look. And a message. The 10 of Wands in reverse. So things are lightening up here. Interesting. This is what I'm wondering too. For some of you, there might be a feeling of leaving because you see here, this is Jupiter and Sagittarius energy. You know, holding on to the energy of love. You're holding on to something here, waiting for your person, I feel, to contact you is what's clear here, but you're not even sure. I don't know that you not want to hear it, but you can see that there's an apathy here. Has there been some lying? Maybe for some of you. Lack of clarity. Lying, I think, something to do with, well, yeah, dishonesty, but I gotta say, can also be connected to just not being clear. Did something go on, or is it about how they feel about you? In any case, it's almost like somebody's looking back, you know, one last time and saying, you know, maybe I'm just going to put these down and not worry about this anymore. But it's also a message too for you, whatever you're doing here. If your heart is feeling overburdened for some of you, I feel a pretty strong strength coming through, Scorpio. But maybe some of that is, maybe some of the sadness around this is hidden, but I feel Empress energy is what I want to say to you. The Six of Wands here is catty corner with the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel what they're wanting to say in regard to this, what is going to help, I don't know, fixing things is the way I want to put it, but we can see here in the Eight of Pentacles in reverse that something needs to be worked out here. The Six of Wands is a message coming in, and this is overcoming also, look, the challenges and the obstacles here in the Five of Wands. Was somebody playing games with some of you? Maybe. Maybe you're tired of it. That won't be for everybody. But I do feel this urgent energy. That's so strange. Okay. Yeah, look at that. So that's coming in. The Tower card in reverse, interesting. The Lover's card, the Page of Wands. So this is wanting to, this is working on it. This is somebody who's been afraid to change, Scorpio. It's interesting because I'm wondering for some of you, I don't think it's going to be for everyone. And don't worry about all the zodiac sign connections, okay? Everything is going to come through here more than likely, and it's not about that anyway. But I want to tell you, it was interesting with Libra's energy because it was quite similar. This is somebody that you love too, Scorpio. It's clear. And it's also clear that they're wanting to come, but there's a little bit of immature energy around it. They're afraid, I feel like, there's some fear of change here and about being honest. Okay, and was there a tower moment? I want to say it's not real clear. I think there might be because they're coming in pretty fast here. And this is Temperance, as you know. Archangel Michael is here, the angel for protection and courage and lighting the way to the truth, the best and the highest path for everyone. So whether that path is together or it's apart, Temperance is still here to help you find a solution to what is here that needs work, because the Eight of Pentacles, that's what this is, and it's within this connection, commitment, however you want to see it, because somebody here is maybe ready to go. I think that might be you, while you're waiting for somebody to work something out, or while you're waiting for things to get worked out. Connecting to the tarot, the Tower card, what went on here, it's somebody who's been afraid to change, but they're still coming in a little sideways, if you know what I mean. You can see here, even in the night energy, it's sort of like the wings are wide open, picking up, their claws are out, they're coming here to land. Sword energy can sometimes be some conflicting energy. So there might be some of that here. But this is also because that is how they land. It's sort of like, like a grip, I want to say. But this is transactional energy and it's clarity in the relationships. So is this clarity about how they feel or about what happened? What did somebody do here in this Tower moment? There's a little bit of fear here. You can see it. They're bringing something here. Is this an apology? Is it more? We're going to look at the bottom of the deck, and I think that's your card as well. Look, they're holding an offering here. And owls. boy, they're loyal to their owl, their owl person. They kind of see everybody as predators or competitors, you know, food as well. So coming in here with a food offering is interesting. And by the way, owls are Scorpios, very loyal. And, well, yeah, the inner transformations, it's very much connected to you, Scorpio, and that death card energy is coming through. I know. It is, though, and not in a bad way. I just feel like somebody's struggling with their ego. They clearly love you, and they're holding the energy of love here. They're holding the wand. This is inspired action, and they're holding on to an offering. For some of you, there may have been some games. It won't be for everyone. There may even be some betrayal here. I don't use that lightly, that word, but I don't often... The feather in the hat doesn't often come into my readings. It might be here for some of you. This is somebody you still really love. I feel who loves you too, but may not be sure how to go about things here because they're coming in and there's an apathy. And for me, by the way, it is a confirmation that what is coming in is a message here. And that's a message of they're wanting to share something with you that they've overcome in these 5 of Wands here, up here. And that's Saturn and Leo energy. And, well, yeah, Saturn is the planet of restriction. It can slow things down and create obstacles. So they've been working on something here within themselves, too. This is somebody who was afraid to change. Is it their life? Was it a fear of commitment? What is it? Because they're working on it. They're working on changing it here, and I feel like because they love you and that it's coming through in a message, and you might not be here. That's the thing. The Knight of Swords is Libra and Mercury energy. And Mercury, of course, is the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. Excuse my burn here, guys. I'm trying to kind of hide it because it's a little gross, but a Band-Aid won't stay on here. In any case, oftentimes that can be connected for me through reading and writing, you know, and that's the message I feel. So I feel this is a message coming in addressing this 3 of Cups, which is lack of communication. For some of you, there is a soul connection here. We can see that, but what happened in it? You see it here, and that's what I feel is coming in here, and it's coming in fast. A little bit conflicting. It's not always the case because, look, the feathers are flying off. Angels are here. You know, have you had a conversation or a message exchange? Will you? You know, it might be a little bit of conflicting energy, but we're also seeing here with Temperance and the 6 of Wands that this is being, there is a solution here. The highest and the best path for everybody involved. Yeah, so whatever that is, whether you're not wanting to wait or you are, or you want to come back together. That is why we're seeing Temperance. And of course, that's Sagittarius energy. And it's also Jupiter energy. And that's bringing in the hope and optimism. It's also bringing in the growth and information, which I feel they're working on things here. Everybody has free will. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, they do change. The future is not fixed. But this is showing us that things are being worked out, and it's kind of a fast energy. I mean, this is Sagittarius energy. It's the Wands. It's restoring harmony and balance as well. Scorpio, this is also somebody who's been struggling with ego. So it's clear that there is an overabundance, I feel, of divine masculine energy. Just as I say that, I was about to say that I think it's that Emperor's here, and it's in reverse. This is the energy that I was just feeling. There's the Ankh, there's the yin yang energy that the Emperor's holding. It's divine masculine energy, and it's somebody this person's been hiding their feelings. They like things a certain way. We can see that there's some ego involved here, a little bit of immaturity blocking the outcome. And yeah, it's an overabundance. As things are being balanced out, we see it's being worked on. Is it fast enough? Maybe not for some of you. You love this person, but what went down in that Tower card energy? But that's blocking the source, the outcome, the messages coming in also from source, the crown chakra, the knowing and finding a solution. there's still some arrogance and immature energy here. Aries and Mars, by the way. But we see that Temperance is here to help get the Emperor on their feet again, in the upright, I want to say. Although it's kind of spinning for me because it's just an energy of somebody who's, you know, we can't change people, but they're really resistant. And that's why I feel this is, it's kind of this mix of what they want to offer with some, you know, a lot to say about it and some ego and power behind it. Of course, the Emperor sometimes brings in older energy, or even for some of you, somebody who is powerful and working a lot. That does not always come through for me in my reading. So it's something for you here because I don't think that message has come through in a really long time. They're working on it. Temperance isn't magic. Everybody has to do the work, you know? And there's something here that really very clearly needs to get worked out. What is under there? Yeah, it wanted to be seen. This is going over here. Kind of feel like, no, I'm hearing that it's the overall energy, okay? Yeah, sometimes I just think, no, it's not. And I'm hearing it is. That's the overall energy. So that's a big part of what's going on here, is working out that overabundance. This is also coming through of divine masculine energy, and also some of the immature energy. We see it here too in the Page of Cups wanting to come in here. Also the Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And this is, well, yeah, it's the thinking of going further, coming back together, something new. Were you in the Ten of Pentacles? You know, that's the question. Were they not in it? You know, we see it got disconnected, and there's some, you know, work to be done, so to speak. Some healing is what I want to say. Or were you wanting to get there? Some of you might have been there. It's really long-term energy, the Ten of Pentacles, you know. And yeah, that's Mercury and Virgo energy. So we see there are a lot of details, I want to say. For some of you, this might involve children. It definitely will not be for everybody. It's interesting too, because, you know, the Nine of Pentacles are kind of separate from the last 10th Pentacle. It's kind of giving me Nine of Pentacles energy. And yeah, and that is love coming in. So I feel like it's getting, I feel like it's kind of completing that. Perhaps a lot of you didn't go in there yet. You might have been there as well. But this is a big reason here. We can see it. There's a decision coming up too. Okay. The Eight of Cups is showing itself in the upright. This is Saturn and Pisces energy, and there's a couple of things going on. It's a spinner. We might see it coming back. I'm going to be bringing in another deck. We might not. Doesn't really matter for me. So this is telling me a couple of things. One, there was a leaving of the connection. We know that. So here it is acknowledging that. But it might be coming through for some of you too, that are feeling like you want to. And if that highest and the best path for you is to go on another road, you know, take another route. It's not for everybody. I know it's not, but that's what's coming through here today. It feels really emotional, Scorpio, because I feel you really love this person. I don't know. It's here. It's the long-term energy. It's right in your partnership placement. And that Ten of Wands in reverse too is also, they're also putting that down. You're aligned there, but for different reasons. For some of you, I feel like you're kind of looking back. Do you know what I mean? For your person, I feel like they're putting them down. And, well, yeah. Coming in here and seeing things, wanting to connect with you. It feels very much in a message. It could be more. Okay, so we're keeping this. Interesting. It's the Ten of Cups. It's Mars and Pisces energy. So there's that Ten of Pentacles as well. There's still hope for this connection. It's really clear. Could be for some of you, like I said here with the Ten of Pentacles as well, that you were already here, or it's what you were wanting. children might be involved, or it was a wish, but it's not for everyone. And of course, that's not just what a family is. We know that. I don't need to say all that, but sometimes I feel like I have to. But it's also about new beginnings and that the hope is still there. It's a really beautiful card full of love. It can even be blending families or introducing families, not just building a family, whatever that means to you. Some of you may have been there, but there's hope here. This is somebody, look, there's that cup. We see it. The cup that was coming in that you're not so sure about. Here it is. It's page energy. So it's a little bit like almost apprentice energy. They're bringing a wand, they're bringing a cup. This is the energy of love here. It's leading with the heart as well. It's kind of an innocence to it today, I know. And Scorpio, your Six of Cups is coming in today, the Sun in Scorpio for me. Some of you may have known your person for a really long time. Some of you may just feel like you have. And of course, if you're on a twin flame journey, it does bring in twin flame energy, past life energy. It's not for everybody, but that's what's coming in here. In fact, I think this might be the same owl. Yeah, interesting. Because it's like, okay, were they already trying to come in? Because there's a feeling of coming in and then it wasn't maybe accepted, and maybe they're coming in again. So they're not really sure how to come in. Because something went on in this Tower card, but there's some realizations going on here, I feel, with your person, because there's been a fear to change. Is that commitment? Is it location for some of you? I just heard for some of you that that's what it is. That thought here, that pentacle. Okay, so this is what's coming in, and I'm going to go ahead and bring in another deck after this. It's the Three of Swords. It's Saturn and Libra energy. Scorpio, this is an apology. This is an apology, and this is the healing that we talked about. So this is what they're working on. They're not really sure how to do it. Do they have a question for you? Maybe. This can be an unexpected love offer, twin flame energy, soulmate energy. It can be coming into union. What does that mean for you? Does it mean talking? Does it mean more? We know Archangel Michael is here to help restore harmony, and we also see that here. And it's interesting because there's a lot of self-actualization going on, and that's also an innate character of the owl. So yeah, they're just realizing how things are and what needs to be done. They've been afraid to change. For some of you, it's a location. For a lot of you, it's your person's ego. For me, this is interesting because we saw it coming literally right before, and it's that energy of a lot of ego and overabundance of divine masculine energy. But it's also the death of that. I mean, we all have ego. We all need ego. But again, it's bringing in the death card energy for me. It's a transformation. It's a rebirth. And maybe it's also coming in because some of you are saying, yeah, that's me going. I am hearing it. I've heard it a couple of times now, so I know that it's coming through for some of you. But I also know it's not for everyone. This is somebody who's really sorry. What happened? Because this is transactional energy. It's also lack of clarity. It's communication breakdown. It's communication, harmful things that were said possibly. It's loss, of course. Sadness around it and heartbreak. And for some of you, it might be a legal connection that was broken or harmed, you know. We see a need of healing here. For others, it's not legal. We know that. It's not for everybody, but it does come through. And it's the apology, and it's somebody who's learning some lessons. It's the Eight of Cups in reverse. Let's see if it's coming back. We're going to bring in another deck now. In any case, it's a spinner, so it is coming through for me. That's the energy of somebody coming back in and saying, well, I've really learned my lesson here. And it's growth, too. It's kind of like coming out of page energy into king energy. And it's interesting. I don't even know that we see any king energy here, do we? We might not. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter for me. But, okay, so two things have just pulled off that wanted to be shown. This is all about healing, Scorpio, whatever you're going to do, okay? So there's the Three of Swords. It brought in the Four of Pentacles. This is somebody that may have been trying So it does bring in for some of you that there is a third or was a third party. It's not for everybody. And it's not always romantic. It can be location, family of origin, cultural, religious differences, whatever. Okay? But somebody who is not letting you go, but was not letting something else go. It could even be work, location, career, money, whatever. An idea in their head. And now there's this energy. It's the sun in Capricorn that they're afraid they're losing you or have lost you. Or this is somebody that might have really lost a lot of things here. Interesting. Look at that, where the apology, I just realized where it wants to be. Right here in this page energy, kind of uncertainty, but the strong love between you. And with the Page of Wands, here also, with this apology. It's strong, I feel like, in a message, and this wanting to show itself. Cancer energy. Cancer and Neptune energy. I think you've really been wanting this healing. It's a really healing and supportive energy, and I'm wondering, yeah, this cup here. We don't see it there. We see the fish here, of course, in the Page of Cups, and you see more here. That's the healing. And I just realized, what is that? It almost made it look like the throne was a mermaid. Interesting. Yeah, this is love here, and it's healing. It's really clear. It's really emotional. This is important, whatever you're going to do. Are these the Cliffs of Dover? Am I imagining that? Doesn't it look like that? I'm not sure. Okay, we're going to bring in another deck, Scorpio. We're shuffled and ready to go. And if you've been to my readings before, you know about my favorite soul deck. There are many, but I'm really attached. I'm always attached, but at the moment, it's just kind of not leaving my side. It's in German. As you know, I'm in Austria. You won't miss anything. Don't worry. I'll tell you what is here. Let's see if there's new insight, validation. Something comes through that completely throws us off. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Actually, you know what? I'm just hearing that I need to shuffle them more. I need to move the energy just a second. I'm always shuffled, but my eyes are closed. What's going on in this deck today? Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Hi, Scorpio. Hello. Okay, so my camera had stopped, but I don't think, I don't know, I kind of feel like these came down after it stopped, so I'm just going to go over them with you, and then we're going to continue on here. The Three of Pentacles coming down. Mars and Capricorn energy. This is a collaborative energy for communication. So this is what I feel is coming. The divine timing, growth, communication, and that's what's really been lacking here as well. And if you are wanting to rebuild this and get to the fruits of your labor here, there has to be communication. If you are working on building this to get to the cherries and somebody's not listening and something rolls off, then you can't reach it. So that's a really strong message for me. The Three of Wands in reverse, I don't know if that came through or not. I feel like a lot of these I missed. I'm not really sure. In any case, the Three of Wands in reverse, so we know that there's been some trouble moving forward here. And you also see it, the Knight of Pentacles came down again. It's a little bit of fear. You can see their eyes close. It's really emotional, but they're really wanting to come in and talk. And this is a validation of that message. It's the Six of Wands. Overcoming some of the challenges I feel within themselves, maybe in their life. I think that's all that came through. And the Four of Swords, that also coming through. I don't know. The camera just does this stopping. It drives me crazy. That's Jupiter and Libra energy. And it's where you go after the Three of Swords. And we see the apologetic energy here. I feel like you're waiting for this apology. You're waiting for this truth, for this clarification. Over here, the Three of Swords. And we see that coming in here. So that's what I feel like they're working on. Scorpio, this is somebody who you love, who loves you, but I can see something pretty major went on here. That tree that went down here in the Eight of Cups. Temperance here to, look at that. It's a validation again. It's the Emperor again. There's a real struggle with their ego. I feel like a lot of spinners today. What do I mean by that? Well, it can be a lot of different things. Today, this is because they're struggling. And I'm shocked that we're not seeing the Death card, but I'm not because we don't have to, because I really feel it. That's the transformational energy. They're really trying to get over it because they love you here and want to apologize to you. And for some of you, you might be getting up here waiting for, how long have you been waiting for? Because that Seven of Pentacles within the Eight of Pentacles, waiting for them to work whatever it is out, is also you here within that connection. Love, there's a lot of love here. I can feel it. Some of you were in the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you were not. It was what you were working toward or eventually wanted. I do feel things are being overcome, the challenges within your person and with the connection, but are you still there, you know? And healing either way. This is a message from spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, whether healing for everybody, because it's also connecting here with temperance, quite literally. And that's the highest and the best path for everyone. Look what is here too. Just as I pick that up, right below is the King of Cups. The emotions between you are really intense. It's Pisces energy, but they've been holding them back. They're afraid you're leaving. There is a really strong fear here in the Four of Pentacles in reverse, here in the King of Cups, here in the Four of Swords for me today, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's strange, but they're afraid that maybe they're too late. Look, they're looking over here. This sailboat, you know, is powered by the wind. That's transactional. That's air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius within the King of Cups. I know, strange. Pisces energy. Not the point. It's the wind taking it away, you know? What is that? The winds of change. Scorpions coming through. Oh my gosh. Scorpio. The scorpions are coming through. The winds of change. I'm super goosebumpy as I sent that. They're afraid they've lost you or they're going to lose you. There is a really fast energy of a message coming in. They're scared. It's a lot of spinners. That's what I wanted to say. Eyes closed. Page energy. Lots of ego. Some immaturity. We also see that coming through in the page energy. But it's somebody that if they don't get it together with this apology and clarity, what happened with that tree coming down and that Tower card, that they might lose you because that wind can take it away. You know, and they're looking here, their cup is full. Have they been holding back their feelings? Lack of clarity, emotion, and lack of emotional availability? Whatever the case is, there's a lot of emotions between you. They're really deep, they're really big, and that's the other thing. They're all coming up here for this King of Cups. They're coming up, and they're coming in fast, but they're terrified of them. I feel of their own emotions too. But you're both here. Wow. Scorpio, it's really goosebumpy. We're going to bring in some channeled love messages. What do you want to say to your Scorpio? I did not expect to fall so in love with you. You are my person. Messages from their higher self. Their ego here is pretty strong. I wish we were together right now. It hurts my heart that we can't be together. I'm scared to leave the life I'm in. So that's going to be for a real particular message for some of you. In particular, twin flame journeys, but not for everybody. And that can be telling us that Ten of Pentacles down there. That came through for some of you earlier. I don't understand why I'm so connected to you. I think about every conversation we've ever had. This is the last two. And we're going to bring in some channeled song messages. Scorpio, I wish I could see you in person. I know you were giving more, and I'm so sorry. Yeah, really hiding their feelings. There's a really strong energy of being emotionally unavailable to and hiding them. And it's all coming up. Okay. We're going to bring in some channeled song messages. It can be your songs are coming down, or a song of relevance to you. It can be songs come down you don't like that you've never heard of. If you feel you're sending a song, then you're sending a song. There's a sentiment behind a song, apologies, whatever the case may be, that might be coming in for you. And locations, names, things that come in that I just won't even know are connected to you. It's love messages through song, messages from their higher self through song messages. If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go. Way up high or down low. I'll go wherever you will go. Wherever you will go, the calling. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken. But I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in the fields of gold. Fields of gold sting. I feel like that's too many, but I'm hearing that I have to take them. Yeah, there's one more than I usually take. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all if it ain't you, baby. If I ain't got you, baby. If I ain't got you, Alicia Keys. Things are being covered now. And then these last two, and I'm hearing that that's it. Okay? Well, I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. I'm still looking up. I won't give up, Jason Mraz. And I want to wake up with the rain falling on a tin roof while I'm safe there in your arms. So all I ask for you to come away with me in the night. Come away with me. Come away with me, Nora Jones. Keep your head up, my love. Keep your head up, my love. The Lumineer Stubborn Love. That Emperor in reverse twice here. Stubborn energy, if I ever saw it. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought you here, your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. 1,000 years, Christina Perry. That's the Lover's card here. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled a rug. I was getting kind of used to being someone you loved. Someone you love, Louis Capaldi. Scorpio, that's your reading today. It's really beautiful, a little confusing, I felt, coming from your person. You know, they're not conflicted. They're just, I feel like, not really sure how to do this, but there is an urgency, I feel, here to communicate with you. They're afraid that you're leaving here. If you enjoyed today's reading, please like the reading. It really helps the channel, watching readings, liking them, sharing them if you're inspired, and subscribing to the Tarot Closet. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm sending you love and light. All good things your way. Have a beautiful day, Scorpio, and I'll see you at another love reading. Bye.